I don't know how do you put that into words? Winning a Daytona 500. I would like to see you try, any of you. It's impossible.
When I drive through the tunnel in February, I know then that we're not just starting a new season. This is another opportunity to try to win another Daytona 500.
Earnhardt was so close here for so many years and won all the other races here, but just missed the Daytona 500.
There's been times when I've said, boys, my race, done deal. When I get past, you know.
Take me down to the riverbend. Take me down to the fighting end. Wash the poison from off my skin. Show me how to be whole again. Fly me up on a silver wing, past the black where the sirens sing. Warm me up in a nova's glow. Drop me down to the dream below. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass. Hardly anything there for you to see. For you to see. Castle of glass, hardly anything else I need to be. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass, hardly anything there for you to see.
Welcome everybody to the opening race of the 2019 season for the ERA Racing League, the very first season. We are here at Daytona Motor Speedway for the running of the ERA Daytona 500. Hello, I will be your host here to call the action as cars are getting ready to roll onto the track for what will be the final practice here at Daytona. And we get a look at the victory lane here. And one driver will etch his name in the history books as being the first ever ERA winner and the first ever ERA Daytona 500 champion. As we get a look at the 28 car on pit road here, along with the 8. That is Brian Wright and Kawa Towsey getting ready. And our first ever pole sitter here will be Jonathan Wall, who qualified on the pole here for the Daytona 500 and will qualify for the Winston All-Star race in about 7 more races. So congratulations to Jay Wall and getting the pole, and we're going to get to our starting lineup for the Daytona 500. And now we're going to get to your starting lineup for the Daytona 500. Row number 1, we have pole sitter Jonathan Wall, who will go down in the record books as the first pole sitter in this series, as he is alongside Jonathan Christopher in the number 79 car. Row number 2 will have David Caines in the 51. One of those Kentucky boys. We got him in the field tonight. And he is alongside Jonathan Eason in 4. As Eason we've seen on this channel. Actually, the first 4 we've actually seen on this Icon Sports Network channel as he rolls off. 4th. Next in row number 3, we have Kyle Brummett in the 04. And we have Frank Dawson in the 08, one of the candidates for Rookie of the Year, as he will roll off 6th. He actually won the exhibition race we had last week from 8th to 1st after a crash on the last lap. So maybe he can have the magic today. Row number 4, we have Austin Gillian in the number 6. He's a candidate for Rookie of the Year as well. And Ryan Sloan, another rookie, he's still battling off inside the top 10. Another Rookie of the Year candidate. Row number 5 to round out the top 10 is Kenneth Yance, the father. We have a father-son duo in the field. And he is flanked alongside Cody Tucker in the 46. The next row, we have Kenny Yance in the 37, son of Kenneth. He will roll off right directly behind him in 11th. And we have 12th spot will be John Eric Diekman, who we've seen on this channel before, as he looks to have a fresh start in the ERA. Next row, we have Ryan Timmel in the 81. We've seen him on here before. Pretty decent little driver here. And we have beside him, Adam Musso in the number 19, as he made several starts in our Grand National Series, if you remember correctly. Next row, we have in the 30 car, Joseph Picard, another Rookie of the Year contender, as he rolls off in row number 8 and 15th spot. Alongside him, Shakawa Towsey in the number 8. Next row, we have Brian Wright in the 28, Haviland Ford. Beside him, Michael Sinzi rolling off 18th. The final row, Kyle Wiggins in the number 20. And beside him, we have Tyler Roscoe in a 00. And again, that is your starting lineup for this race, as we give the command to fire the engines very shortly. Pace car is rolling out here as we are about to get this started. Twenty cars have made the trip. Here in the dawning of a new era here for the ERA series and the iCar Sports Network, as this will be the official series that we will be broadcasting. So please check us out, iCar Sports Network on YouTube. Please like, comment, subscribe if you like what we're doing. I'd like to thank Sim Racing Apps for the awesome apps that you're probably going to see during the race. As hopefully this should be an exciting race. 60 laps here. They got 65% of fuel. 2 faster pairs in the iRacing rules here. As this will be single file restarts, lap cars to the inside. Old school cup racing. As they will race it back to the line for cautions. This has been a long time coming. I'm glad we have racing back on the iCar Sports Network. Lights on the pace cars off. The pace cars are about to peel off as you get a look at all 20 cars. And the pace cars off, and we are green and racing. All jumping out to the lead here. Is everybody trying to just get in good positions? As you see some of the cars trailing off, trying to avoid the big one. That's the question. What lap will the big one be on? As lap number 1 here, we got Wall and Canes together. Brummett with them. As there's a hit car look on Jonathan Wall's car. Just a beautiful day here in Daytona. And Jonathan Wall is going to lead lap 1. Race ticker. Done by Sim Racing Apps, as you get a nice close view of 51 off Jonathan Wall's back bumper. As we have a blinker to 6. 6 is blinking just a little bit as cars are getting straightened out and given a lot of room here. They all know it's going to be a long day. Jonathan Wall has been in these positions before, leading the pack here at Daytona. Personally, there's a lot of places that I've seen him always get the pole here. Daytona is one of them. As compared to the exhibition race, this is mighty clean. I know we had a little bit of shakiness in it, but things are looking good as Ryan Sloan and Cody Tabor are hooking up, and they look like they got a little bit of a run. Ryan Sloan, one of our rookies, which since this is the inaugural season, if you were a rookie or a D-class driver from the drop of this green flag, you were considered a rookie, and I believe we have like 3 or 4 of them in the field right now. As Cody Taylor's going to drop on the inside and leave Sloan hanging. It's hard for a rookie driver to find friends, especially this plate racing experience. There's a nice on-board view, and Sloan ain't giving up. Sloan's got a little bit of help. I believe that is Kenneth Yance right with him, and then Kenny Yance right behind him. Sloan's still there on the high side. David Kane still sticking with Jonathan Mall. So far, so good. Hitting laps. About to take lap 7. As so far, no major incidents to report. Let's look at that pack as they are all still together. I believe 16 of the cars are together. As so far, Jonathan Wall has led every lap this race. As in this league, we are using the old cup system, so it's 5 points for leading the lap and 5 for leading the most. As I believe right now, as I'm hearing, the 04 is having heating issues. As we're getting a word from him right now, he's sitting. That's why he keeps ducking into the left side. As I guess he hit the Tabor a little bit harder than what he was supposed to, and he has overheating issues. As the oil temp is jumping. As you can tell, he's laying off. He can't really get in on Cody Tabor as much as he wants to. And for the result of that, the Highline is gaining steam. As the engine sounds fine from the looks of it, we'll just have to keep updates on him as we go. As there's that Highline led by Ryan Sloan, as he has the Yonks family right behind him with Kyle Wiggins. As Kyle Wiggins started 19th. And he has worked his way up to 7th right now. As so far, we got 1 car a lap down at a Shikawa Towsy. Or as it was showing 1 lap down, my bad. We do have a 6 car had gotten the ball, apparently, so he has lost the draft. As so far, this pack looks to be about 18 cars deep. Which I have to say this, the guys are leaving a lot of room compared to what they did the other day, or last week. So this is definitely an improvement. looks like Sloan might be going 3 wide here. And we are. Wiggins looks like he might be following Sloan though. They are 3 wide. Looks like they're starting to get a little racy up there now. But now Wiggins is following Ryan Sloan here. As Sloan is trying to block. Looks like the 72. That is definitely not a position you want to be in if you're a rookie. As now the pack's starting to get a little bit closer together. Oh, and Sloan's in the wall. Ryan Sloan has slipped up into the wall and he has lost the draft. So here we go. Jonathan Wall still leads. David Caines in second. Cody Tabor in third. Kyle Brum in fourth. Kyle Wiggins fifth. Jonathan Christopher sixth. Kenneth Johnson seventh. Kenny Johnson eighth. Ty Roscoe and ninth. And Adam Bristow is in 10th. That is your top 10. Still 2x2. They've been 2x2 for quite some time. I'm honestly surprised that a wreck has not occurred. As you get the look at Jonathan Wall's car, almost had the lead there. As honestly, the front three do know each other very well. They have raced each other before. It looks like they're going to be catching a lap. The car is about to go a lap down to Chicago. So far, it's been all Jonathan Wall from here. Cody Tabor moves in the second as Tabor and Wall having a hell of a battle. There's the look on the rear end of Tabor. He has Kyle Wiggins all with him. Kyle Wiggins started in the tail end of the field on this in this race. As here comes them going by Chicago. See if they could get by it, and they look to be clearing. And they do. Alright, we are going to to take a quick break as we're going to get into what we think will be pit stops. So stick right in as you're watching the ERA Daytona 500 on the iCar Sports Network.
The people at NASCAR want to know, how bad have you got it? Have you named family members after your favorite driver?
Down, Ken Frater, down.
Do you use racing flags to warn others of dangerous situations? Now, be honest. How bad have you got it?
Good day, sir. May I see your license and registration, please? Sir, do you know how fast you were going?
185. 190?
Sir, you were going 64 in a 55-mile-an-hour zone. I'm going to have to write you up for that.
Officer, are you sure I wasn't doing 190?
Hello, how are you today?
Good.
Good. Okay, your wisdom teeth are impacted, so we're going to have to get in there and get them out. And then we will suture up the sockets, okay? Sure. Did you prepare the anesthesia?
No, thanks.
NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. Tough drivers, tough trucks.
Thank you. We are back. Nothing really changed. Jonathan Wall still leading the pack. Surprise, surprise. So far, 2 cars a lap down on Chicago and Townsend. The only cars a lap down. As green flag pit stops should be coming soon. This has been some good racing so far. And if you're looking to join this league, just please look everything up on Weebly, Esports Racing Association, Weebly.com. And check us out. Ryan Slumber's about a lap down. As earlier you see him hit the wall, looks like Cody Tabor may be able to lead a lap here. Jonathan Wall is not allowing it. Wall and Haynes have worked together the entire time. 04 still not being able to suck up to other cars. He's still having those overheating issues. As he's just trying to hold off the pit stop. Here's a look at Adam Russo in the 19. He's seeing what everybody else is seeing here in the back of the pack. He's kind of trailing as he's sitting in 10th position. Actually just got passed for 10th as Brian Wright is going to move into the top 10. That's his first appearance in the top 10 all day. Tabor and Wall still in the battle. As we hear any minute now, drivers should start coming down pit road. As Adam Musso looks like he's going to get back into the top 10 that lap. Right behind Wall the entire race. As pit stops are coming. This is probably something a lot of these guys didn't expect after dealing with our exhibition race last week. As probably currently deals are being made, partnerships are being formed to pit. As we have gas on 65% in this league to make pit stops happen. This could possibly be a 2-stop race if it stays like this. Joseph Ricard has apparently went a lap down as well. And Cody Tabor is on pit road. Cody Tabor looks like he is the first car that's going to peel off by himself. I believe he is out of gas is what I'm hearing. So let's see who else comes in and goes and pits. Is coming in. That's Brian Wright. That's 28's coming in. Who is the next group to come in? Looks like here comes the pack and we got trouble. And I believe that's going to be our first caution of the race. Yep, our first caution of the race here at Daytona. Your leader looks to be the 79. So we're going to cut to commercial here, and we're going to get back get everything straightened out in order for us, and we'll come back with the green flag.
Come on, Michael, come on. Time to drop the hammer now. Looking good, Michael, looking good. Man, what a light. Woo, that's good enough to be the pole. Michael, you're not going to believe this.
Not today, Mikey.
Make way for Cyberdale. It is knock knock out of my way. Rabid pack of pit bulls doing the jackhammer waltz. NASCAR 2000 EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thank you for coming back. We have 26 laps to go. We're getting all settled up here. This is old school restart, so the lapped cars will be on the inside. And lights off the pace car is off here as we're fixing to go green. Jonathan Christopher inherited the lead as we go green. Remember, all the cars in the inside are a lap down. Sorry about leaving that up. It's been the first time I've had to do this in a while, as lap cars are getting cleared out right now. Oh, we got trouble. We got trouble. Caution will be out, the 00. That is Tyler Morosco as he saves it off the wall. Barely hits the wall. This will be the race. Caution. And Christopher's going to take the caution here. As it looked like Jonathan Wall on the 0 had contact there. As we're going to look at that. Bring it up on the replay. As we're giving it a second here. Hold on just a second. We're going to bring that up on the replay as we're going to see what happened. And we are riding on board with Jonathan Wall as just going to see the wreck. Everybody getting up to speed here. It looks like Wall just hit him wrong, as these things are really hard to hit sometimes. Sometimes you can hit them in just the littlest wrong spot, and they'll go around. So that's going to be our second caution of the race. And pace car gathers up the field here after we've seen that caution there from Morosco. Looks like Jonathan Christopher is coming down pit road to probably get him 4 fresh tires and some fuel, as this should do it. This should be the last stop for him, as Kyle Brummett is going to inherit the lead here. We have currently, it is Kyle Brummett, the 04, who had overheating issues earlier, as I guess he got to the back of Cody Tabor a little too hard. As it looks to me on the scoring sheet, 15 cars are still on the lead lap. As I don't know why the pace car was going in and out. That was weird. as cars coming off pit road here. Again, this is a little bit about this league. This is the ERA Racing League, Esports Racing Association. We run every Tuesday night. The room's open at 8 p.m. And we have an hour practice, more or less 50 minutes, with a 10-minute qualify. So it basically gives you an hour to get in the room, more or less. And we go green at 9 p.m. The races aren't ridiculously long, as you've seen. The Daytona race is only 60 laps. Next week, we will be at Atlanta to hit round 2 of the championship. Joseph Picard was your waiver round car, as now that puts 16 cars on the lead lap. Getting the official rundown right now. Going in, lights on the pace car are off, as we have Kyle Brummett in the lead. Kyle Wiggins, who started in the back of the field, is been having a solid day as he's sitting second. Adam Musso in third. Frank Dawson is our highest rookie at the moment. He is in the 08. Jonathan Eason is in 5th. David Keynes, that's the lowest he's been the entire race. He's in 6th. Kenny Yance, pole sitter Jonathan Wall sitting 8th. Looks like Jonathan Christopher is 9th. And John Diekman makes his first appearance into the top 10, sitting in 10th. 11th is Cody Tabor, as I'm waiting for it to come back. 12th is Kenneth Yance. 13th is Brian Wright. 14th, Michael Sinzi. 15th, Ty Morosco. 16th, last car in the lead lap, is Joseph Picard. 17th is Ryan Timmel. Austin Gilani is 18th. Shikawa Towsey is 19th. Ryan Sloan is rounding out the 20-car grid. As looks like we're getting ready here. And we are green. As guys are starting to get settled in here, as this is that was the second caution we've had, as we're going to clear the lap cars really quick here. Lap cars did a decent job of staying out of the way, I will say that. Mighty cordial. As here comes Jonathan Wall on the high side. Oh, we got us Gilani. What a save! As we are 3 wide, 3 by 3 in the tri-oval, almost 4 wide. As Kyle Brummett still lead. As Kyle Brummett looks like to lose the lead. As looks like Kyle Wiggins is finally going to take the lead. David Keynes slid all the way back, got back to second. Keynes looking for the lead though. And it looks like David Keynes is going to be credited as the leader, as Wright slid off the track there for a second. He's back up. As Brummett, Yance, Eason, Keynes. And it looks like we have another caution. Caution got called a little late. Tim. As third caution here of the race. $18 laps left. We're getting down to the end here. Who will be our Daytona 500 champion? That is the question. Kyle Brummett leading in the late stages along with Wiggins. Wiggins has been up front almost the entire race. Along with David Caines, who's been in the top 5, all but just one little set of pit stops. And Easton went to the back off the beginning, and now he came all the way back up. 15 cars currently on the lead lap. That stuff's getting sorted out here. There's a look at your race leader, Kyle Brummett. Like Ryan's wave around. And lights on the pace cars off here as we're about to rack them back up. As the 8 just pulled off. I believe the 8 is packing it up. The 8 was currently 18th. As the lap cars are coming to the inside here, we have Ryan Sloan in the 14 and the 6 of Austin, as they are 19th and 20th right now. Ty Morosco will be the first car lap down. Here we go, about to go green. Double zero just got there at the last second. Here we go. Green flag is out. We are racing. Ryan Sloan trying to race his way his lap back. He's right now ahead of the leader. But here they go. As Kyle Brummett leading the field. He's got Kenny Yance on the outside. They are flying. As you can tell, business is picking up. These guys have been like this almost the entire race. He's got Jonathan Eason on his outside. And looks like Wiggins will lead that lap. As Wiggins will lead that lap. But here's David Kane to the lead. Starting to separate up a little bit. As Wiggins is blinking a little bit. As that kind of split guys up a little bit. And Keynes is will be your race leader. 13 to go here in our Daytona 500. As the 00, he is the last car. As the 20 car having internet issues pulled off. So he had pulled himself completely out of this. Could pay off with him in the long run. The big one is still yet to hit. We have a lapped car here. That is the 46 of Cody Tabor. Brummett back to the outside. He has Jonathan Wall with him pushing. Or no, he don't. I'm sorry. That's Kenny Yance. We haven't. He's seen a little bit of Kenneth, but not Kenny. Keynes has Wall. He's sitting so helping him. Highline's starting to get the numbers though. As now we see Deepman along with Christopher now starting to get back into it. Right now, Keynes, Wall, Brummett, Eason, Yance, Musso, Deepman, Christopher, Wright, and the other Yance is your top 10. And it looks like Christopher smacked the wall a little bit, and that puts him out of the running at this moment. It's still Keynes and Brummett. God, he was leaving a lot of fucking room. Keynes finally gets the advantage there on Brummett. Under 10 to go. We have 9 left. Keynes with the lead. Brummett still not giving it up on the high side. As Brummett, Yance, Musso, Diekman is on the high line. Looks like a 9-car group right now. We actually have Frank Dawson right there with Wright, so it's pretty much a 10-car pack right now. 11th on back, pretty much non-existent at this moment. This could be it right here as Brummett takes the lead from Haynes. Brummett is now your race leader. Again. Seven to go. This time they do have a pretty substantial number, as it's being led by Kenny Yance. But the high line's gotta get regrouped together as Diekman goes to the low side. As the lap car is hurt. Looks like he's got to get out of the way. As lap car didn't get out of the way in time, and there it is. There's the wreck. Caution will be out. Don't know who's the leader at this moment. Jonathan Wall is going to be your leader, it looks like, with 5 to go. Looks like the lap car didn't get out of the way quick enough, and the 04 tried to move up to avoid it. And, yeah, the big one happened. As Jonathan Wall made a stole win here, as we have Diekman, Eason, Wright, Dawson is your top 5 at this moment. Looks like Kenny Yance is in 6th, Musso in 7th, Kenny Yance in 8th, Kyle Wiggins 9th, Jonathan Christopher 10th. That is your top 10 at the moment. As they are, looks like they're slowing down to let the pace car catch. As here comes the pace car, slowly but surely catching everybody. As see if the wreck will get cleaned up here. Right now, as it stands, Jonathan Wall might actually pull out the win here. Jonathan Wall, who on this network has... You've seen him in victory lane before, but other guys right here, like our top 5, is kind of unknown. Eason, very good driver. He's had a lot of job stuff, so he's not really been able to be competitive. Finally, happy to have him back on the network here, as he could. You'll see him in victory lane soon, but. You know, for the guys like Jonathan Diekman, the Brian Wrights, Frank Dawson, who got lucky, got a win on the exhibition race, pretty much his top 10 is unknown. Diekman and Wright we've seen on the network, but really not seen them win. And as we're being told right now, we will be going green, so we will have ourselves a little shootout here. So Wall might have thought he was done, or he had it in the bag, but I guess not. As 12 cars are going to be on the lead lap here. As Tyler Marasso will be getting the lead lap. That will be, I believe, 13 cars in the lead lap. Lights on the pace cars off. This is going to get really good here, really quick. So. Could it be another win for J Wall? Who will be the 500 champion? Will it be Wall, who we've seen in victory lane numerous times on this channel? Diekman, who has never won a 500 or much of anything in anything on this channel. Eason, Wright, Dawson. Really, if you're in the top 10, you got a shot. As I've talked or brought up numerous times, the exhibition race, Frank Dawson was 8th spot when Wall and Kenneth Yance actually got together in the last corner, and Frank just managed to make it out. So good run. As at the moment, if this stays where it is, Frank Dawson will actually be our highest rookie of the race. So if it stays like that, congrats to him. As lights on the pace car are off, we are green and racing. Who's it going to be here? Wall leads them down. 2 to go. As it looks like it's just Diekman and Wall at the moment. Right now, it's Walls to lose. Diekman looking for the opportunity. Eason sucking up. You got Wright. You got Wiggins. Wiggins has come out of nowhere. Wiggins on the high side onto himself. Wall was trying to throw the block. Diekman almost gets the lead. 1 to go. Wall does not have any help, and Diekman has the numbers. Diekman to the lead. Diekman, Eason, 1-2 right now as Wiggins looks to be third. It's Wall, Wright, Christopher right there. Diekman to the inside. Gets a little bump by Wall, makes him a little loose. Will that hurt him in the long run? Diekman or Eason, they bump, they go to the line. And it is. That's too close to call, but it's giving it to Diekman. Diekman just pulled out the win. As John Eric Diekman just won the Daytona 500. Unbelievable. As we're going to get your final rundown here. Got Jonathan Diekman in first, Jonathan Eason in second, Jonathan Wall third. Kyle Wiggins got all the way to fourth. Brian Wright will round out your top 5 as we have Jonathan Christopher, Kenny Yonks, Tyler Morosco, got it to 8th. Michael Cinzy 9th. Frank Dawson will round out your top 10 as Deepin's probably going to burn it down. As Ryan Timmel will finish 11th. Adam Musso in 12th. 13th, the Kenny Yaunts. 14th, the David Caines. 15th, Joseph Packard. Eason just gave the congratulatory hit. Kyle Brummett, Ryan Sloan. Austin Giuliani, Cody Tabor, and Shikawa Towsey was going to round out the grid here as Deacon's getting hit from everybody, but he's still doing his donuts. As I'd like to thank everybody that watched this race, everybody that participated. You guys made this a great race. It was fun. Wish I could have finished a little bit better, but whatever. It is what it is. Anyway, we'll see you next week as we are going to hit Atlanta for that fun race. Be glad to get off the super speedways of Daytona. Unless you're John Eric Diekman, then you want to do a super speedway race every day. But anyway, we'll see you later. Check out Esports Racing Association, and we will see you next time.